Welcome to day 1 of our 10-day challenge. This is your first asana practice that I called Feet on the Ground, and it's all about finding our ground firmly when the world gets a little bit wobbly. So get yourself ready, and I will meet you on your mat in tabletop position on all four. Starting on all four, press the tops of your feet and your hands firmly into the ground, keeping your torso nice and stable. We will warm up our hips with hip circles. So lift your right leg up and then open to the side and swing it back down. 3 more. Up to open and back down. 2 more. Up, open. Keep your pelvis stable. Back down. And one last one. Up, open, and back down. Same like opposite direction. So opening first, guiding your leg back, and then coming back down. 3 more. Steady your breath, breathing peacefully through your nose. Nice circle. Explore your edge. Explore your range of motion. Over to the other side. So right foot, right leg firmly pressed into the ground. Lift your left leg up, knee bend. Open to the side and make it back down. Big circle. Solid breath. 3. And the last one in this direction. And change direction. So open, back, and down. Try not to move your pelvis, as tempting as it is. Keeping it nice and stable and moving only your leg. One last circle. Yeah. I'm going to tuck the toes under and press into downward facing dog. You can keep your knees slightly bent, heels heavy towards the ground. And we're going to pedal the feet first, stretching into the back of the leg, the calf, the thighs, the ankles, bringing a bit of a juice. Don't forget to press the floor away with your hands and spread your shoulder blades away from each other. Now find your stable down dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Get your legs nice and strong. Back knee is off the mat. And come onto your fingertips. So your right rib cage resting on your thigh. Press into your feet and then lift your arms up and back. Open through the chest, look forward. Both legs strong. Now we're going to use our back leg as a loaded spring to come into warrior 3. Swinging your arms forward. A few breaths here. Press your right foot into the ground, rooting firmly. And now take your right arm down, swing your left leg forward, left arm up. And you can here either catch your knee or catch your foot, maybe with your knee bent or straight, whichever one works for you. As you exhale, we're going to open to the left, coming into a twist. Look back. One last breath. Now keep your leg lifted. Come back forward and into center. Grab your ankle with your left hand and bring your foot on the inside of your right thigh for a 3 pose Vrikshasana. Hands in prayer in front of your chest. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your arms up to the sky, rooting through your right leg, foot, hip, and right shoulder in one line. As you exhale, bring your hands down, release your foot. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into half lift, flat back. And then as you exhale, step back into plank. Lowering down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding your ground through your feet, through your hands. Still your mind. One more breath. With your next inhale, lift your left leg up and step your left foot forward in between your hands. Again, keep the back knee up, strong feet, come onto your fingertips. And when you feel ready, bring your arms back, open through the chest, hug your ribcage in, nice and strong. Using your back leg as a loaded spring, bend the knee to shoot forward with a little wobble into Warrior 3. Arms forward, couple of breaths. Find your drishti, a point that is not moving, somewhere in front of you, down on the ground. Now your left hand come down. As you inhale, swing your leg forward, catching your knee or your foot. And then as you exhale, open for a twist. And 3. Bring your torso back to center. Then grab your right foot and bring it on the inside of your left thigh for a tree pose, opening the knee as far as it goes. Hands in your waist or in prayer in front of your chest. And whenever you feel ready, open your crown up like a tree. As you exhale, bring your hands down, back in prayer. Point your knee forward and release. Nice and stable. Find your ground through your feet. Take a moment here. Rooting through the feet, feeling the support of the earth. As you inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, forward fold, knees bent or straight. Inhale into half lift, flat back. Exhale, press your hands in the ground, step back into plank. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose. In your child's pose, leave your arms forward. Spread your knees as much as you need to be comfortable. Feel free to put a folded blanket in between your bum and your heels. And then if it's possible, bring your head on the ground or use a block to lift the floor a little higher up. Take a couple of breaths in here. Resting in connection with the earth. Connecting through your arms, through your forehead, through your legs. One more breath. With your next inhale, we're going to move up onto all four. Make sure that your hips are just above your knees and walk your arms forward, your hands forward, coming onto your forearms and eventually bringing your chest down in puppy pose. Here, either forehead on the ground or on a block, or even chin down if that feels comfortable. Opening into the shoulders, into your chest. Maybe gently tuck your tailbone under so you take the stretch a lot more into your shoulders. Deep breath through your nose. And then as you inhale, walk your hands back towards your body. You can cross your ankles here, sit back and swing your legs forward for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Stretch your legs forward, and if your hamstrings are challenging you a little bit today, take a folded blanket or a bolster under your bum to lift your hips up. This way you can bring your hip points a little bit more forward, finding the correct tilt of your pelvis. You can also bend your knees, that's another option. As you inhale, lengthen through your back, through your spine. As you exhale, lean forward, leading with your heart, hands on your shins, ankles, or holding on to your feet or big toes. Inhale one more time, find your length. Exhale, fold into the pose. We want to keep your spine nice and long, so it's better to be here a little bit more upright than hunching your back And feel free to fold your hands and rest your forehead in your hands or use a bolster or a block. With your next inhale, we're going to lift up. Exhale, release. We're going to bend the knees and swing the legs to the right. Your top ankle is going to be resting in the bottom arch of the foot, in the arch of your bottom foot. So knees are folded. As you inhale and lengthen, as you exhale, twist to the left while looking over your right shoulder, so looking forward. Gentle twist. With every inhale, lengthen through your spine, through the crown of your head. And with every exhale, perhaps twist a little bit more. As you exhale, come back forward. Swing the legs to the other side. Again, top ankle in the arch of your bottom foot. Inhale and lengthen from your spine. And then as you exhale, twist to the right. Looking over your front, your left shoulder. With your next exhale, come back to center. Bring both legs forward, come into cross-legged seat or any other comfortable seated position. Hands resting in your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes for a moment. Tuning into your breath. And bringing your awareness to your strong foundation that is connecting with the earth. Your feet, your legs, your seat. Being held and supported by the earth. And growing up from this connection. And with this in mind, this grounding sensation in mind, know you can keep your head in the clouds while your feet are firmly grounded. Whenever you feel ready, you can lie down on your back and come into Shavasana, the final relaxation. Take as much time as you need in Shavasana. We enjoyed relatively short practice, so about 3 minutes would be enough. But I encourage you to stay a little longer and treat yourself. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you tomorrow.